This video I think I will call, oh no, the yo-yo, because right now everybody else, except for me I guess, is doing some kind of New Year's resolution. I'm not doing one. People keep writing me about doing New Year's resolutions. I see it on the Yahoo groups, weight loss for men groups, groups for weight loss in general, diabetes ones, all the ones I've joined over the last few years, or they've asked me, I'll get one of those, John invites you to join John weight loss tips, and okay, I'll join it. I mean, I don't know if they need people to join. Do they get money? Do they have a channel on Facebook? Did I say YouTube? I meant Facebook. Or also on YouTube, people have seen YouTube videos about their journey and the fact that they made New Year's resolutions. And people say, I'm going to go to the gym 7 days a week. Hopefully they are. I'm going to walk. One person's was, I think they're going to walk 15,000 steps every day. That person wrote me back and they said they did it 2 days and found it to be too much. And they're cutting back. Would I think of that? And I said, well, if your body is telling you it's too much, it's probably too much. When I was walking 20,000 to 24,000, anywhere from 20,000 to 24,000 on average, my body was telling me it was too much. I did have problems with my feet. I had to stop for a little while and start. I wasn't even really wrapping my feet. I was just wearing the good socks. I made a video about my socks back there. They're called Dr. Comfort socks, are the ones I wear. And I made a video, so I'm not going to take some out and show you right now. But if you go back and watch the one on, I think it's called All About Socks, it talks about the socks I wear. So I was wearing those, and they're great everywhere, every day, good socks. But when you walk that much, I think no matter what socks you have, all that rubbing back and forth is going to cause problems. I did get some blistering, which then popped and were slow to heal. A lot of blood, kind of gross. Don't want to get into too much detail of that. So I had to do a little bit of modification. I did hit my goal. The November's goal was to walk 610,000 steps, which is over 200 miles. That's a lot. That's a lot more than 10,000 steps a day. Everybody says, my goal is 10,000 steps a day. Well, there's a lot more than that. So I don't really set goals. Like I said earlier, that was a challenge. So I just did that challenge for that 1 month, but I don't have really a goal. My goal, well, I guess my goal is just to better my health. And the way I do that is by checking of course, I do have to check my weight, make sure I'm taking my medications properly. I check my lab work to know that I am doing okay. So this is something here. So I don't do New Year's resolutions. I don't do Easter resolutions or Thanksgiving resolution or hey, it's September the whatever resolution. My whole thing is to improve my health. I find a lot of people that do New Year's resolutions when it comes to health and fitness. You can see it at the gym yourself. You go to the gym in January, it's going to be crowded. You go to the gym in February, it's back to normal. But I have noticed this. I still am out walking, and in my walk, I walk past Planet Fitness and the other one, Anytime Fitness, and two 24-hour fitnesses. Fitnesses, plural. 24-hour fitness in Arcadia, 24-hour fitness in Monrovia. I walk by the Anytime Fitness, I think it's called, and then Planet Fitness, one that's purple. I walk past those, and they're not busy. They weren't busy January 1st. They weren't busy January 2nd. They're not busy today. So I don't know what's going on. It could be finances because inflation. They say it's going to go up another 20% next year and 20% the year after. Regardless of who the president is going to be, they said if we do change presidents, not saying anything good or bad about Biden, but if we do change presidents, things will probably be better with the economy. Don't know if that's true. Like I said, I just don't know. Not a fan of Joe Biden, not a fan of this Donald Trump fella. I'm just not a fan. I just don't think they're very good. I'd like to have a good president regardless of if they're going to be a Democrat or Republican or an independent or a Green Party or whatever they're going to be. I want a good one. So anyway, they say things will get better. So maybe it has to do with the economy. Last night I was in Old Town Pasadena, and as we know, Old Town Pasadena used to be Skid Row. It was horrible. It was terrible. And I think in the mid 80s, early 80s, they and it did one of those rebirths, reinventing itself to make it like a Westwood type of a city with an old town similar to that. A lot of people compared it to like Westwood, a lot of same kind of restaurants and all that. A lot of those restaurants are now gone, sadly. But it was dead last night. And then Tuesday is the slowest day in the restaurant industry. But you would think there'd be somebody out there. The rain had stopped. There was nobody walking. The restaurants were all empty. It was still a little bit early. It was about 8 o'clock. So it's early for the nightlife and about the proper time for restaurants to start getting some kind of night business. But it was dead. So I don't know if people are having this New Year's resolution. But this video is on yo-yo. Yo-yo, yo-yo, yo-yo. So what I do personally, I weigh myself and I write it down on the 1st of the month and the 15th of the month. The 1st of the month and the 15th of the month, just to have an idea of how I'm doing. I can tell if I've put on a little bit of weight. I can tell sometimes if I've lost a bit of weight. But yo-yos, I mean, I read all the time. I don't know what happened, guys. Last night, no, 2 nights ago I was 322. And that's down from 332. And this morning I weighed myself and I'm back to 330. Okay. Okay. So, like I said, but this is just me. So, if that happened to me, I've never been that heavy, thank God. But if I was in my mid 300s or 1/3 of a 300s, 300s in the third to the next 400, wow. And I gained 3 pounds. That's not much weight compared to the 330 pounds that you are, So I wouldn't be that concerned, But yo-yo diets, if you weigh yourself, there's some people that weigh themselves every single day. Some people weigh themselves in the morning, and they weigh themselves in the afternoon, and they weigh themselves at night before bed. I don't know if they're trying to figure out how much they weigh before they use the restroom, for example. How much they weigh first thing in the morning, overnight. Did they burn off any fat or calories or pounds? And I don't know why they do that, but some people weigh themselves 3 times a day. I don't do that. I don't weigh myself 1 time a day. So I weigh myself on the 1st and the 15th. But there was a study that they were doing through the VA, and I had to weigh myself. I think it was twice a week, and they picked the days. So it's like, this week weigh yourself Monday and Thursday, and the next week they'll say weigh yourself Friday and Sunday or something like that. I don't know what it was. And it was something that I found out about it through the VA. I don't know if it was sanctioned by the VA or they were trying to do a program with the VA. I know the VA has that VERTA program, which is a keto-based program. But they had that, and they had me weigh myself twice a week. That's a lot for me because I weigh myself twice a month. So there is a focus group. Maybe it's not a focus group. It's either a clinical trial or a focus group. It's a medical device, I guess, if we consider it. And it's a scale. And the scale will I do have a scale that electronically can send data, or it's linked to something like to the Wi-Fi, and they can purge it and get the information out of my scale. But what are they really going to get? How much I weigh. That's basically all the scale's going to send them. You see, it has a 0. You step on it, now it's no longer 0. It's more, then that number gets sent. It has this little thing that makes like a square like this. Then when it stops, it's sent. So there is one of those. This one that they're going to do, I guess it measures your height. I don't know if it does with a laser or if you program it in. But they said the scale does everything. So if I'm typing in I'm 5'11", that doesn't sound like it's really doing everything. But it's like a BMI scale. So I think it has some kind of way of seeing how tall you are. I don't know if it does it with laser. Maybe you have to point something at maybe you got to point something at your head or something. Or maybe it has a built-in, I don't know, tape measure. But it has to know how tall you are and how much you weigh. And you got to be butt naked. So if you're having a tea party, don't do it while standing on the table. So I thought, okay, that sounds kind of interesting. Now, how does a BMI scale work? I know what the BMI is, the body mass index. You take your height and this, and you do a multiplication or whatever, and you can do it over a period of time. You can figure out your BMI for the month. You do an average. I guess you can do your BMI 10 times and take 10 divided by 10. Take the 10 numbers, add it up, and divide by 10. You get your average, whatever. So I didn't know what that was. So I had to weigh myself. And I weighed myself. They said weigh yourself. And they told me what days to weigh myself, similar to the other one, but it wasn't. I'm not in the study. I'm not in the study or the focus group, whatever it would be. They just were showing me how it works. So I weighed myself. I weighed myself on, I think it was Sunday. And then when you weigh yourself sometimes, regardless of that number, you get a little motivated to do a little more. It's human nature. I don't know if you do. I do. I think everybody does. You see a number and think, oh, God, I didn't know it's that big. I didn't do that. I know how big I am. I know approximately what I weigh. I just thought, well, I should get out and walk more. So on the day I took my weight, I wrote it down. And then they told me to take my weight again. I think it was 3 days later. I think it was Sunday and I think it was Wednesday. No, today's Wednesday. Sunday and Tuesday. Yesterday, I guess. I don't know what it was. But anyway, so a couple days later. And I did more exercise and I ate the same way I was eating. I ate the same type of food. And I exercised more. And I exercised more. And I exercised more. And when I weighed myself, I was 2 pounds heavier than I was then. Why? I don't know. It was a yo-yo effect. Some days you're up, some days you're down. That's why if you weigh yourself every single day, you might drive yourself nuts. So yo-yo. Not YOLO. Yeah, you only live once. But yo-yo diet. It happens. And some people get on one of these things and they get really fired up to lose a lot of weight. And if you're really, really fat, I'm not going to put a number out there. Okay, let's put a number. If I'm 5'3" and I weigh 700 pounds, okay, that probably is considered very, very fat. And I lose 10 pounds, that's great. Every single pound is great to lose when you're that big, I'm sure, with a healthy diet and working with the doctor, all that. But let's say just for a person out there, 700 pounds, I lose 10 pounds. I'm sure the doctor says great. But if you're 125 pounds and you lose 10 pounds, that's a lot. But these yo-yo diets, people try to drop a ton of weight at once. And then here it goes. Comes back. And then sometimes it comes back right away. Sometimes you can lose, let's say 15 pounds. And then you check yourself and you're up 2. And then you're up 5. And then you're up 1. And then all of a sudden, boom, that 15 pounds is gone. So you lose that 15 pounds and 8 days later, you're 7 pounds heavier than you were when you lost the 15. But some people get immediate yo-yo, up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. So if you weigh yourself every day and you see you gain a pound, people are so concerned, oh my God, I gained 2 pounds. Okay, so what? For me, so what? I'm not saying for you, so what? And also talk to your doctor. Everything, remember, talk to your doctor, talk to your trainer at the gym, talk to your, you go online and get a good, healthy, approved exercise program. Whatever it is you do you. But what I'm saying is, if I gain 2 pounds, I say, oops, gained 2 pounds. I don't know why I gained 3 pounds. It's really weird. I have no idea. I really don't have any idea. Because I was naked, it wasn't like I was wearing heavy shoes, light shoes. It wasn't like I was wearing long pants or a pair of shorts. It wasn't like I didn't empty my pockets. It wasn't like I weighed myself with nothing in my pockets. Then I weighed myself and I had my wallet and my phone and my keys and my pocket knife and my change and all that in my pockets. It wasn't that. And I just don't know why. And this is how much I'm concerned about it. Not at all. Zero. I'm concerned about it. 0. I just don't care. If it continues happening, then I'm going to have to look at something. It could be a thyroid problem. It could be this or that. I don't know. Who knows what it is. Is my body not burning off and I'm not using the restroom as much as I should be? Could it be that? Everything else seems normal. Everything right now seems normal. I didn't change anything. I gained 3 pounds after exercising more. Eating the same and exercising more. So there it goes. The diet there it says when you get heavy, eat less and exercise more. So I did exercise more. I ate the same or maybe even a little bit less, and I gained 3 pounds. Why? I don't know. Maybe after I lost those 3 pounds, after the 3 days I lost 3 pounds, if I weighed myself 3 days later, what if I'm down 7 pounds from that time? So now I'm down a net of 4. I don't know, because I don't weigh myself every day. I just don't do it. So you may do that. You might want to do that. You may want to weigh yourself every single day. Why do you do it? I don't know. Put in the comments. Why do you weigh yourself every day? Why do you weigh yourself every day? Did anybody tell you to do that? It seems like to me it'd be kind of discouraging because I don't want to be so focused on the scale, because to me the scale is just one of the tools that I look at for diagnosing my problems. I need to know I want to do my labs and what's my blood sugar, what's my A1C, what are my cholesterol levels, what's my blood pressure, and all those different numbers. Those are the numbers I need to know. So I don't need to know just my weight. If I just weigh my weight, if I just measure my weight, I only know one thing. How much do I weigh? Maybe then I want to measure my waist. Oh my God. Now I know 2 things. I don't do that either. I don't do measurements. I pretty much know my BMI. because I know my height and I know how much I weigh, so I can figure out my BMI. Do I do it every day? No. Do I weigh myself every day? No. Do I check my blood sugar every day? Yes. That's it. So yo-yo diet, it could happen. Yo-yo. Oh no, yo-yo, it can happen. So I think I'll call this yo-yo. Oh no, because I think it happens to all of us. If it happens to you, let me know in the comments. Yes, my diet, my weight yo-yo sometimes. And if it happens, we call it yo-yo diets. It happens. So anyway, I'm gonna sign off now. This is just something I see all the time. If I go on Facebook right now and I put yo-yo diet or weight loss yo-yo, it's gonna be 1,000 different posts, I'm sure. Boom, boom, boom. Oh my God, I lost 6 pounds on Monday and I weighed myself on Thursday and I gained 2 of it back. Okay. For me, it's okay. Now, unless someone's telling you that's bad, unless you have a doctor that says, hey, you really watch this. I don't want you gaining any weight. If you gain 2 pounds back, you call me. That could happen. I don't know if a doctor would do that. I don't know why they would do that, because I just don't know. I don't know what your medical conditions are. But for me and the general public that I deal with, I don't really think it's an issue. If it's an issue for you, let us know in the comments. Maybe someone else would has an opinion on that. Maybe they want to know, why do you weigh yourself every day? Do you yo-yo? I yo-yo sometimes. I don't weigh myself every day, so I don't know it, but I'm pretty sure I do. Thank you very much. Have a great day.